Gamers, we're back with the second video. Third and fourth quarterfinals. If you're wondering what's wrong with my head, I just washed my hair because we're getting ready to do another hair dye. And I just did a style of a distraction. There we go. I fixed it. I look pretty. Next time you might see me, I might have blue hair. Or I might be actually bald. Nobody knows. But we're here. Hidden Cup. Series number 3. Game number 1. I'm going through phase. Okay, true. It's going to be on not Gorge. What is this? Baldland. It is going to be on Baldland between Chunk and Sleepy. Now, if I had to guess just based on her name, I would say Sleepy is Kilardi. But we don't know that. That's just based off of the name. Okay, we don't know. We have no confirmation about that. We got French versus Mongols. Now, French is very good on this map. And very similar to one of the previous series that I said, Mongol is not typically picked here, but you can pick Mongol if you're expecting your opponent to play like French or Byzantine here or something. You can pick Mongol in order to counter them. So we might be seeing Sleepy do exactly that into this game, where he's just trying to snipe the opponent's civ. And he got French versus Mongol, which forward gold, he's got the Beastyqt right there. He's got a second gold in the back, but that is that TC doesn't even cover the mining camp, so that is as Beastyqt as you can get at this point. The golds are very weird. I haven't seen golds like this. One is kind of in the back for blue, and one is forward for red, but a lot closer to him. So, interesting stuff. Now we're gonna skip through this game. Guys, we've seen 2 players already advance. We have seen Shrek and Derp advance into the semifinals, where the games will be best of 5s. We see GG Dog right here as well. And it's going to be interesting to see which one of these 2 advances and who these players even are. We're going to be guessing as we progress. More and more players or Twitch chat is going to have their opinion who the players are. We're going to see. But here we go. Sleepy is going to do a little tower rush. We see 11 sheep versus 8, but this side of the map is not explored yet. So if you look, Chunk and Sleepy, ooh, that's bad for Chunk. So Chunk did a scouting like this, but Sleepy went like this, which means that Chunk will be following his scout the whole way through. So pretty bad start. He's going to get 11 sheep, and I'm assuming that's all he's going to get. I think the rest of the sheep are going to be for Sleepy, so that's a good start for him. Now, trade on this map is pretty ass, so I would not expect Sleepy to actually trade. I think he's just going to commit to an all-in because the markets are very weird. But yeah, the tower's coming up. The Age Up is coming up. School of Cavalry, Wheelbarrow coming up. So not going to go for a knight. He knows he's going to have to move villagers quite a bit. So he will be opting for that Wheelbarrow to help with that, and maybe produce Horseman Archer or something like that, or maybe even Spearman to get himself started. Now, Sleepy on the other side with the Beastie spawn too, actually. So he has forward stone and gold, but they're not next to each other, so they don't cover each other. And the TC is in the back, only on this shit woodline. So both players not having the greatest spawn. Chonk is not going to deny this deer pushing right here. And the tower has been completed. So the players are going to be entering into that feudal age, or at least one of them will. Sleepy will probably follow soon. He's making another 2 spearmen, actually. Is he going to continue towering? No, he goes back, but he's making more spearmen, which is kind of interesting. Maybe he's going to try to deny... Oh! Okay, that was close. He's going to make... Oh, he cancels. Never mind. He made 2 extra spearmen, then he canceled. He's going to make a tower. And you can see how he's positioning the tower, right? He's positioning it so it covers the Uvu as well. He might move this Gur over here. Just to have an easier drop-off. Now, he doesn't know that the opponent went for Wheelbarrow. So he thinks this is a knight. There is a horseman coming, but he's trying to speed build this so that knight doesn't come in and pick off a villager, but he's going to be fine. Aging up with 8 on deer stones. And on the other side, Chonk He's just saying, you know what, I got one archer. And this is kind of the meta against Mongol. You just make an archer or two, and then you just take the gold, and you just make a tower. You just take a new gold, and you kind of give up on this one. Now, Sleepy sees this, but Sleepy sees it a little bit too late. And he just, you could see he kind of went for it. And then it was like, oh, never mind, it's already, the tower is already up. So, unfortunate. What is the transition going to be? We see Kashyyyk transition coming up. Again, Sleepy cannot trade on this map. Because the trade is awful. I mean, he can try if he wants to, but I would probably not advise it. I would strongly advise against it, actually. So we'll see what he ends up going. Probably just going to be Kashyyyk, maybe some archers, some spearmen or something. The problem is, Chonk is getting ready for pro scouting. And as of right now, Sleepy can't really counter that. I mean, he's going to have Kashyyks, which are going to be pretty good. But if he sends some what are they called? Scouts here, some scouts there, they're going to be hard to deny. He's got 5 scouts already. Pro scouting is not even started, by the way. Did he forget about it? Starting it now. He just got, he just got the gold. Never mind, I'm dented. He just got the gold. He's producing the knight. Okay, never mind. He could have gotten it a bit sooner. Okay, he could have gotten a bit sooner. He's making a knight too, so he had a bit of gold remaining. Now, I don't know how successful this is going to be, because you kind of need knights or spearmen of your own to escort this, and he is making both of those now. But the Kashyyyks already out. The pro scouting is not done. So, he's kind of cooked for a little bit. And I think this game might come down to whether Sleepy can deny, what's it called? Whether Sleepy can deny pro scouting or not. Because if he denies it, remember, he got a lot more sheep. And because he got a lot more sheep, he's got 15 on food right now. Because he got a lot more sheep, that means that Chonk is going to be running out of food first. And he's already on berries. He's maybe trying to suck up some of these berries before the map control gets completely taken away from him. We see an early wall coming, producing some spearmen. Kashyyks are going to trade, and you can see Sleepy is trying to find where the scouts went. He sees them right here. He's just going to try to pick up these ASAP, and needs to escort those out straight away. Because this, if he gets these 5 deer, that like keeps him in the game for quite a bit longer. These guys are, they're looking at those deer and they're very excited, but they're not. What are they doing? Okay, they're just, okay, I've never seen that before. They just kind of chill out. He drops the deer and he's on his way out. He is running out of there, boy. Oh wow, that did not go well. He lost 1 Kashyyyk, but he lost, I think, Chonk lost 2 spearmen and lost all the deer basically. Did not lose a scout, but lost all the deer, which is pretty unfortunate because he is running out of sheep very, very soon. He's got 4 sheep remaining and 3 are dead, so 3 are already like eaten. Basically, let's say 2 sheep remaining. So you need to go on berries. He's got berries here, berries there. That is not what you want to do though. If you go on berries this early as French, that is not it. Now, Mongol is gonna need to go on food soon too, but he's got 7 sheep more and he's been gathering with more villagers, right? Mongol can go on the outside food sources. Ooh. Oh my god, he dodged his ass right there. He dodged his ass in the stealth forest, but he's about to run on into more Kashyyks. The knights can't fight this. He doesn't see it, but knights can't just fight this. Horseman runs away. Archers and spearmen are coming. Not a good fight for Kashyyks, but the spearmen are arriving. Yo, those scouts are like, oh my god. Oh, yo. 2 scouts go down. That is a disaster. Because right now you want to be full producing knights. So every time you remake horsemen, or scouts, sorry, basically means you're not making knights. You could add another stable, which he does have. But still, you want to be full producing knights, maybe some archers at this point. So it's looking pretty rough. He's got a scout here. Sleepy got 3 scouts. I completely missed it because I'm blind. But Sleepy actually went for pro scouting too. Delayed pro scouting with Mongol, which means that he's also going to be fighting for those deer. Which is kind of funny because this is a 10-minute pro scouting, but He's got the full map control, so it's going to be a lot easier for him to do it than for his opponent. The problem is he has no archers, and Chunk is building up the spearman count. So that's going to be a very potential problem in the near future. Like, having this many Keshiks is cool, but not only Keshiks lose to knights, they definitely lose to spear plus knights. So, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. 9 villagers, 17 villagers are idle. You gotta do run. Okay, there's 1 deer. Okay, another deer is coming. Fight is happening. Keshik goes down. Chunk defending that pretty nicely. Archers are right there to follow. He's getting +1 ranged armor. And we see that Chunk already has +1 ranged attack. And he's got the fertilization because he knew he's going to be on berries very quickly. And he is. So Sleepy right now not playing too aggressive. He's just kind of chilling right now. Trying to deny pro scouting, but he's not diving, he's not doing run-bys here. He's just kind of gathering his whole army and running around. He activates the movement speed arrow, but doesn't choose to engage. Oh, he decides to commit. He's going to yoink the spearman. That's actually a good engage into spearman. I don't know if it's going to be a good engage overall, but he manages to clear up the spearman really, really fast. And if I'm Chunk, I'm probably pretty happy with that fight. He didn't lose, or maybe he lost 1 knight. He needs to move these back. Move these back. Moves one of them back to go down, and he gets completely cleaned up. These knights are going to heal up too. He's got 2 more knights AFK right here. And Sleepy, just maybe a little bit over eager, takes a pretty bad fight. Does kill a lot of knights, but what this does is not only he loses knights, but he actually, or loses Keshik, sorry, but actually loses the potential to deny the pro scouting. And now Chunk can just go pro scout, and he's got 8 knights. So now the game turns out completely differently, where Sleepy is going to be struggling to do pro scouting because these knights are going to chase down these Keshiks and beat the hell out of them. Wow. Oh, almost. Not quite, but almost. Picks off those 2. That scout. Oh. Wow, 1 health. Goes back. Survives. Now this is like a, as I like to call it, like a very Zug comp. It's just mass melee. But mass melee can be really good at this point in the game where you can like overwhelm your opponent. But basically the longer this game goes, ranged units are better. Because ranged units can kite, you can start one-shotting units, and you can deal with it very efficiently. You can see he's already prepping for a keep later on right here, although the keep doesn't fit there yet, I think. So he's going to need to chop some of that wood. So he's going to go on the other berries with 14 villagers. He does have deer, so he is pro scouting actively, but he still chooses to clean up these berries before moving forward. He's got another berry patch here. The fight on the middle, that's not a lot of archers, so he's taking these fights. I don't think he can even, no, he can't even 2-shot the spearmen. So these archers are kind of going to get mopped up really, really quickly, but the knight count for Chunk increases quite a bit. And his gold is going to run out soon. So this gold is going to be next where he needs to protect it. Good charge right there. Doesn't get impaled by the spearman. He's going to be cleaning those up like nobody's business. And Sleepy, he does have a lot of production. He has a market that he probably used to trade stuff, sell stuff, buy stuff. He's got a lot of gold. The spearmen are going down, and that is way too many knights. That's 14 knights right now. He can just kill him with knights, and on top of that, he's got other units too. The gold right now, so he's gonna go to the back gold. No wheelbarrow, so moving is pretty painful. And oi oi oi. These scouts are chilling. Oh, they woke up. He probably shift queued them. Oh, he's having the scout bug. Look at that. You have to click drop off and then move. Otherwise, it doesn't pick up. And we see Chunk is going here with the villager to build a tower. Maybe try to take that boar eventually, but This ain't looking good. 1.1k food per minute with all the deer. And Sleepy at the same time. You can see he's got a lot of villagers idle under TC. They're not showing all his idle, but trust me, they are very much idle right now. They're very much chilling and not doing much. The tower's gonna get burned. The Ubu is out of stone, by the way, so no stone, 0 stone per minute right now. And I think this might be it for Senor Sleepy. He's getting butchered. There's too many knights. I feel like he had a game plan, but the moment Chunk went in the back gold, he's like, okay, I guess I'm just chilling. I'm just running around. Didn't really commit to any attacks. Didn't really do like any massive dives. He just kind of took it very slowly. And then taking that one bad fight kind of completely threw the game. Attack speed arrow. I mean, that's cool. That's cool and all, but Chunk knows. He says, you know, I know you're out of gold, and he actually had a scout here earlier. He knows the back gold is there. And he says, GG, well played. Which means game number 1 is gonna go to Chunk. Chat, any predictions who the players are? Vortex is a French? You guys think everyone's French? Guys, you can't just say Vortex is Vortex is the player for every player that plays aggressive. I actually think it's Wham. I'm gonna predict right now that Chunk is Wham. Ooh. Game number 2, right here loading up between Sleepy and Chunk, and it is going to be a good one. Byzantine versus Rus. Now, that is an interesting matchup. So a lot of players, some players think that Rus is very good in this matchup. Some players think that Byzantine is very good in this matchup. I personally think it depends a lot on how the early game goes. Like every matchup in the last patch, like in the old meta, right, before DLC, was a lot about pro scouting and how you deny it. But this one specifically, I feel like if Biz manages to deny pro scouting pretty well from Rus, it's a very good matchup for Biz. But if like 2 deer packs go through, it's so hard to come back from it. Because then Rus would just have unlimited resources to just spam crap ton of units. So, yeah. Let's watch this guy as we speed up a little bit to get to the 5-minute mark. We'll do our sheep count. Gets 5. Does he? Now, he knows he's in front of the scout. And Sleepy knows as well, so... Already a pretty bad situation for Chunk, by the way. Oh no. Oh no, that is a disaster. That is a disaster. He does not notice the 2 in the corner. And he's going over here. And Sleepy just picking up all the sheep right now. That is unfortunate. Okay, Sleepy is not checking the corner because he assumes that Chunk went for the corner, but he did not. So Chunk has 5 sheep, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has 4 plus... He has 5. 5 sheep versus 15. So already a bit of a disaster. Chunk, by the way, was a French player in the last game, just so you guys know. And Sleepy was the Mongol gamer. What if Vortex is both of them? Okay. Alright. That makes sense to me. There's 2 sheep here. How did he miss those? The thing is, he's not gonna scout there because he thinks he scouted the whole map. So he's just not going to scout there. I don't think he's going to get those sheep. Maybe Chunk gets it? Let's see his vision. Yeah, Chunk might get them because he didn't go there. So he might end up going there. He's definitely not going to go there. I think that's just like... He's like, yeah, there's nothing there. Whatever. I'm eating some chocolate because I've eaten only... I've had breakfast and that's it. I need to actually order some food after this. Because I'm starving, baby. Golden Gate, Grand Winery, pretty standard stuff. Sleepy is gonna deny the deer from Chunk. He's not gonna let him push the deer in. Same thing on the other side. So both players knowing what's up. Just to be careful not to lose a scout. I've had situations where I lost the scout doing this, and I've killed the scout doing it, or the enemy doing this, and I kill their scout, and it's a terrible thing to happen. Going for wheelbarrow, barracks coming up. Only 2 cisterns, by the way, so he does not leave a villager on the stone. Only wants 2 cisterns, that's it, and I was gonna either commit to full units or units into castle. We'll see. Mercenary house coming up too. Now I do want to say a patch came out about 30 minutes ago, so obviously these guys played on the old patch in the DLC, but on the old patch, so the patch did not bring too many changes luckily. But in the new patch, for example, the Byzantine cistern is 120 stone, and in this one it's 125. So there's some changes. Most of the changes come with the new civs, which I assume a lot of these players banned because they're pretty good civs. And it's interesting, we see a Rus second time now. Okay. We see a little tower coming in here. Worker split looks pretty standard. Although, Sleepy's got 11 on wood. Building a wooden fortress. Pro scouting is done. He's got 6 scouts, 7 scouts soon. And he's building an archer range. Okay, so he wants to protect his pro scouting. Doesn't want the opponent to be able to just pro scout for free. Which is understandable. You know how it is. Building a tower right there, securing the second berry patch. Love that. Supply block to 30. Oh, yo, yo. Speed building a little house right there. Oh, that was a long supply block. 26 versus 25. Oof, that is a long supply block from Sleepy. That is a long, long one. Archers are coming out. Javelin throwers are already out, by the way. Vortex confirmed. Yeah, everyone's Vortex. Purple is Vortex and blue is Vortex at the same time. Do I know who the players are? No, I have no idea who the players are. Literally don't know. I don't even know who is invited into the tournament. Obviously, I am organizing it, as in, it was one of the subathon goals, but Arcane Tommy, I don't know if he's in the chat right now, he invited all the players. He sorted when they're playing. The only thing that I do know is we're using the EGC TV next tournament's map pool and the draft system. Other than that, I don't even know who is in the tournament. How many players? 8. This is the third quarterfinal right now. The quarterfinals are best of 3s, semifinals are best of 5s, and I think finals is best of 7. Here we go. Pro scouting, he got 7 deer from here, and he got 1 from there. So 8 deer, which, oh my god, he's supply blocked again! Oh no, he's 2 villagers behind. He's super, oh my god, he's supply blocked. Oh yo yo, so now we know why he's called Sleepy. He's sleeping on them houses. Oh, that is, dude, he is 2 villagers behind now because of the housing situation. That is pretty bad. That is very long. This is like 40 seconds of idle time on TC due to a house. And Chunk looks like he's gonna put some more villagers on wood because he rallied the wood guys into the gold. And I think he's just gonna slowly go to castle. I think maybe he's feeling like he's denied enough. He has denied some deer from this side, although we see 1 scout bringing back the loot. On the bottom side, he's gonna go there. That's a lot of archers. That is 12 archers right now. he's going to be able to kill the Limitane for sure. He's one-tapping them. Javelin throwers, they have +1 ranged armor, so he's not going to be able to pick up this. He actually needs to run. That is not going to be a good fight. He's going to commit into this, which okay. I mean, he is killing 2 javelins, but there's 6 remaining, and I think this is a bit of a distraction. Limitane are chasing the scouts too. Meanwhile, Chonk on the other side has double berry patch, 5 villagers on each one going. He's getting ranged armor. He's got ranged attack already. And I think this is turning into a bit of a disaster right now. The pro scouting is halted. The castle is not coming at all. He's not nowhere close to it. He needs he could sell. Okay, he's selling. He's got the gold for it. He just needs a lot of food. So he could age up somewhat soon, but he made so many archers in hopes of kind of escorting his pro scouts, but he didn't actually do anything with that. In fact, I feel like if he just rushed castle, he could have probably escorted more deer by having men-at-arms maybe, or horse archers. And that's kind of how I feel about this matchup. Like, if Byzantine can deny pro scouting like this and make it kind of awkward for Rus, I think it's pretty decent. Where is this guy going? Where are you going, brother? He's gonna take another one. To be fair, he did take like 5-6 extra, so he's almost at 2 full deer packs worth of pro scouting, which I would call successful. He does have 19 archers, but he is also gonna hit castle faster than Biz. The problem with Biz is I feel like he took some decent fights. He only lost 2 javelin throwers, which he lost some Limitane, but that's fine. The most important thing to keep is the javelin throwers. He's going to be aging up with high trade house, obviously. Cistern level 3. Is that even reaching? Kick double. Could have put it a little bit, but they are coming back into the mill range, so they're gonna get buffed. Unless he makes another mill here, then they're not gonna be buffed. Age up is complete. Golden Horn Tower now coming up with 6 of them villagers. He's got eco upgrades ready to go, and it looks like pretty standard game for. Oh my god, the pro scout is denting. That's the guy that's trying to pick up 2 deer at the same time. I think these two deer packs are going to be pretty hard to pick up because they're both on the same side. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's very hard to get pro scouting on some of the maps if all the deer are on the same side of the map, like this, because he can put 2 Limitane here and all this is denied, right? Golden Horn Tower is happening. Archer upgrade is coming. He's still making archers, actually. Still producing mass archer. +2 is about to be done. Veteran archers are done. He actually can pounce on this. Now he's not going to have insane trade because there's a lot of javelins, but these archers are actually going to do damage to javelins now. So Chong should not be trading here. And yeah, he's going to get 1 shot on the javelins. He should not be trading here. He should just run away a little bit and wait for it, but he says, you know what, I don't give a shit. He's just gonna commit. That's fine too. He lost almost all Limitane, so potentially Sleepy can go into either more archers, he can go into horse archers, but I feel like if you upgrade your archers, you might as well just continue making them, and he can transition into knights or horsemen because he wiped out a lot of the Limitane. So he took a decent trade considering he's fighting into counter units. Chonk is gonna wall off the top side. I'm pretty sure Chonk is wham. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. He's gonna go up here. Now, what he wants to do is secure the rest of the deer that he can. And he wants to escort the relics. So that's kind of like the #1 thing for him right now. While Chonk wants to also secure the relics and deny relics from the opponent, possibly deny this deer being taken and stuff like that. So he's going to move top side. He might get caught here, which would be pretty unfortunate. Oof. The Limitane goes down. Is he gonna run through with the archers? You see Warrior Monk chilling right there. Deer gets picked up. He picks off the villager and run bys with couple. I like that. He's gonna run by, maybe trying to find something there. You can see shift click over here. There's a little harassment tool, like a little knight in shape of 6 archers. Relic is gonna get taken. Already 1 coming in for Sleepy. And food is slowly running out. He's got more and more archers. So this is gonna be Knight Archer. Now, Javelin Thrower Limitane, in theory, is better. In theory. Now, why I say in theory is because if javelins are microed super efficiently, then Byzantine army will win. But it becomes very, very hard to micro this army efficiently. So the longer the game goes, the more javelins you have, the more archers the opponent has, it becomes really hard to micro this perfectly. So I would actually say that Sleepy is getting better comp over like next while, just because of the micro and how difficult it is. Also, 6 villagers went down. We saw some going there. We saw one of the wall villagers going down. So some good harassment is being done. And you can see that the Biz food income is pretty ass right now. He's transitioning to farms slowly. And Rus is still on deer. But obviously that's going to run out eventually. He's got a couple of deer running around here too. He's going to need to go on berries, maybe go on the boar. There's the boar coming up. So pretty good timing. So Rus can do these kinds of run-bys until he masses like crazy amount of units. He's even going for Divine Light, which is increases the duration of Saint's Blessing. So basically, what you want to do with Rus is get the Warrior Monk to attack the enemy, and then you go with archers in melee, basically. And when the Warrior Monk hits, you're going to get Divine Blessing, which gives you armor and attack damage, which is really good. And if you get this upgrade, that how long it lasts is increased by 10 seconds. So it's very, very good. And any unit that deals like low amount of damage, like man-at-arm, oh, -1 villager. Any unit with low amount of damage, like man-at-arm or archer, it's a pretty big DPS increase. 9 knights versus 19 Limitane right now. Needs to be careful about this. I feel like Rus can take this fight, by the way. And I feel like if Biz is not careful, this might be a big overextension. Now we'll see what the Biz micro looks like. What Chong can do with the micro, but this is not a situation I would want to be in as Byzantine. There's an archer doing raiding in the back, and this is what I mean. Limitane comes in the front, Knights kind of bait them, and there's the Saint's Blessing on the whole army. +2 damage right now on these archers. And these archers are cranking right now. And that is not the fight you want to take. That is not, that's like a perfect fight for Sleepy. Get Saint's Blessing on all his archers. Look at that. These 2 guys, 3 guys don't have it, 4 guys, the rest of them do, and that is a massive damage. 11 damage per hit right now. There's another Warrior Monk. He needs to go in melee again to refresh that shit. And that is a disaster of fight. So this is why I say Javelin Throwers are very good. If microed perfectly, Javelin Throwers should win, but it's so hard, even at pro level, to micro these guys perfectly. The Camels get in, and they get out real quick. This Camel is on 2 HP, 3 relics versus 2. These guys are on fire right now. I'm dying casting these games. There's a lot of stuff happening. And right now, this is a very awkward part for Biz, because Biz is transitioning to farms, and Rus still has food on the map. So Rus will be able to pump out more units. Look, he's making Warrior Monk still. He can capture the sacred sites, and he can just commit to a massive, massive push. So it's going to be pretty hard for Biz to survive. Maybe the best thing for Biz to do right now is to actually get Mangonel towers up. And he's doing right there. You see that? Is he getting the stone anywhere? He is. See that? He knows he's in trouble. He knows this ain't good. So he's gonna try to buy time with Mangonel towers. And all Sleepy needs to do is not sleep, literally. Just, he needs to push and needs to punish this. And he's getting baited by 3 camels. He's gonna go all the way back. Now, he can't just make rams, by the way. He has siege engineering, so he can just make rams and just kind of pummel through this tower. But the first mangonel emplacement is coming. And let me tell you, I've seen some disasters with mangonel emplacements. I've seen mangonel towers absolutely annihilate armies. So, I would say Rus has a massive advantage. But he can't throw this. There's another tower here that can be upgraded. Could add another tower or 2 perhaps. He might try to do a run by. This was never walled. He interrupted this walling and this was never re-walled right now. I have no idea who Sleepy is, by the way. I have no idea who Sleepy is. Okay, he needs to kill that tower. Okay, he knows there's a potential of mango towers. He needs to kill that ASAP. This tower is getting fortified, which he's about to find out that exists. Gets hit, but I think this is a fine angle. This is only hitting a couple of archers. He needs to get in. Look at this. You see that? He's moving in with the archers to get the warrior monk buff. Look at that. He's gonna move in more because he wants to buff all of these guys too. And he is just destroying the front line. The knights are down, but so is Limitane and Varangian guards. What the how did that tower? Did you see that? What the fuck? Hello? Okay. He just shot here. Chill. He's running in. He's trying to pick off some crossbows, and the problem is now he is in the farms. And once he's in the farms, there's no more food income. So if, as long as he doesn't need to win, he just needs to stay here for like a minute to idle the economy of Chunk, and the Chunk will just be able to tap out because he's gonna run out of food, completely not able to produce. He is holding for now. That tower is kind of holding him back. Villagers are idle over here. He's gonna run out, but there's a lot of units still coming, and maybe a little ram or 2 would do great there. He can buy some food, by the way. He's still gathering food from the berries, so he's still got food to go. There's a ram being made right there. Chonk is on some boar gathering right there. Villagers chilling here. I don't like that he's splitting his army. He needs to connect the armies. Otherwise, that might end really, really badly for him. Okay, Ram's coming in, but the rest of his army is so far away. Oh, yo, yo. Okay, this is the best case scenario for Chunk. I don't think it's gonna be enough even, but this is like the best case scenario. He's fighting half the army right now. Half the army is stuck behind this wall, and half the army is right here. And it's basically javelin, a lot of javelins in Varangian versus archers. But I actually think he just has too much, and I don't even know if it's gonna matter. He's gonna try to run. He just has too much. That's a lot of farms though. Is Chong gonna be able to hold this? The army count is decreasing and the big little tower is in. Oh god, he's gotta run. Bro, you gotta run. He needs to regroup. Regroup right here, push with the ram, and you're good to go. A lot of wood chopping right there. The food is gonna be running out soon, by the way. He still has some berries, but the boar and the deer gathering is gone. And Chunk might be stabilizing right here. Sacred Side Wind is gonna be... Okay, he's splitting the map. He might be giving up on this. Which I feel like he's got 11 knights. There's 5 crossbows. I think if he just commits, he's gonna be able to do a lot of damage. He's going to the bottom side. The boar guys are running. Archers gonna get picked off here. Still making warrior monks. One's dead buff for his units. Camel right here fighting the 2. Oh, yo, 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 he forgot his archers! Oi, oi, oi. I feel like this is turning into a bit of a disaster. And also, that is 16 Varangian guards. You gotta make crossbows from here on out. Crossbows are also almost a must at this point because there's just too many Varangian guards. Maybe like a horseman crossbow switch would be really good here, but it looks like he's just sticking with the archer knight combo. He ain't wavering right there. He's just gonna continue. He's trying to harass in the back, gets cleaned up, and this might be Chunk making a comeback. He was down like 100 army versus 40. And he might actually be coming back. He does have triple sacred side, but these walls are going super slow. Okay, that's some interesting placements for the houses. Yeah, I'm not sure anymore. 78 versus 75. Now the javelin thrower amount is just crazy right now. 31, and he's making 4 more Varangian guards. He needs crossbows badly. He's getting sniped on the middle here. Couple of archers going down. Top sacred side maybe being decapped. No, another archer goes down, and another archer goes down. You want to try to decap? Psych. No decap. Okay. Not. Okay, he's leaving one knight. Boom. Picks that off. At this point, he's just still making archers. He's just committed. He is not making crossbows at all. Oh my god, what happened here? Okay, Chunk now forgetting the javelin throwers. They are running away, but that is a bad fight. That is a bad fight. The warrior monks are running in. Did we just see a counter throw? I mean, it was a really good comeback. Not a counter throw, just a throw straight out. Or maybe a counter throw, I guess, if you count Sleepy's throw. That is the worst possible fight he could have taken, and that is the best possible fight for Sleepy, I think. He's targeting the crossbows. Because he was running, he couldn't focus fire with javelins. Javelins are going down. The crossbows are going down. Does he even have enough, though? Because this is archer versus javelin Varangian guard. He picked off a lot of crossbows. He's still not making crossbows. Please. The units are buffed. That's important. The sacred side did get decapped, and I think the farming eco is through the roof right now. 2,000 food per minute. Another sacred side goes down, and wow. I think we might be seeing comeback from Chunk, and we might be seeing a 2-0 in the end. A very good effort. Very good effort from Sleepy there. I feel like he could have taken it, but in the end, just not good enough. That fight was the best fight he could have taken, but it still wasn't good enough. And when you have a game like that, then you know it ain't good. You know what I mean? He's still making archers, by the way. He is so committed to the archers, he doesn't give a shite about anything else. He's gonna try to torch this to run through. Camels at the top. Cleans up the units. Sacred sites are now all decapped, so obviously sacred site victory is gone. Second TC for Rus. No second TC for Biz. He's just still in one TC. He's aging up to imperial. And I feel like if I'm Sleepy, I might just tap out. I might just see that and be like, alright, I'm out. Because if he can't take fights in Castle Age, all those units are about to be upgraded into Imperial version. Age up comes through. What is Sleepy gonna do? Oh, that rhymes. That's a pretty good rhyme, actually. GG Dog waiting for petting. She's gone. This is not WAM, this is more Fate versus GOA level. That's because you have no clue what the player skill is. See, that's the same type of person who will type, I'm gold. If I had better mechanics, I'd be conquered. That's the same type of comment, by the way. Same type of person that sees a gold player play, be like, that's not gold, bro. I'm gold. I'm way better than that. Stop. Stop. I think Sleepy is Kilardi actually too. I'm gonna put Kilardi down. I think Sleepy is Kilardi. Royal Cannon is coming up. Chunk is pushing through. Sleepy was close to that dub. But in the end, it's a destruction. Varangia guards are juiced up. The camel support is there, so these units got a lot of melee. Okay, well, the camels are dead. But these javelins, look at them, they're looking good right now. They're looking fashionable. And 90 army supply, 44 Varangian guards, and Sleepy taps out, which means that Chunk will be moving on to semifinals. And oh boy, let's check out who his opponent will be. So I think it's confirmed. I'm confirming it a little bit here. It's going to be Derp versus Shrek in the semifinals. And the other semifinals will be Chunk versus the winner of... Are you ready for this? Versus the winner of Sus versus Bongo. Quarterfinals number 4. Series number 4. Game number 1. Between these two elite gamers. We got Bongo playing as the Malian versus Sus playing as the Jushi's Legacy. Now, we have seen this matchup already on this map, actually. Except Jushi's Legacy was on the left side and Malian was on the right side. I didn't know Brad Pitt cast 4 games, bro. Chill. Alright. What? Oh no. Oh, he regrets that decision. Oh no. Oh, brother. Why didn't he put it here? Oh, he just saw that. That is... As this was like halfway down, he was walking into this. That is... Dude, that's like an instant regret right there. That is an ass meditation garden. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Jushi Legacy versus Malayans. We talked about this earlier. We see Mill coming up, not even on berries, dude. Bongo's got no time for that shit. He's just gonna plop it right here. What is the sheep count? Let's check. Okay, that's not... That can't be correct. Okay, these sheep are not taken. 7 sheep versus what? Oh, bro, that's like 20 sheep probably versus 7. Oh, that is rough, my man. Sus is already looking pretty sussy. Guys, this is not Cascade. I know some people think this is Suscade. It's not. Okay. The spearmen are getting massed and they're just rallied forward. They were supervised too. Just by the intervals of the spearmen coming out. It's like 5 seconds. Printing. Spearmen from Bongo. But Bongo doesn't know. Because his scout has been around. He doesn't know that the spearmen are coming. He needs an archer range ASAP. To be able to deny that. How have you guys been enjoying the Hidden Cup so far? We're on series number 4. You guys liking it? I really like these types of tournaments, not knowing who the players are. Excited to see who they are. Toxic Cuban takes her to a prime. Love that. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Like, to me, this feels like I'm watching the tournament with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not casting a tournament where it's like, okay, these are the players, let's see what happens. It's like I'm in on the story. You know what I mean? On the story arc, if you will. Are we gonna see any upsets? You know what I mean? What if the best players are out in first round? That's right. Archers, he's gonna be able to defend that. So Sus putting some pressure, but not enough. Pro scouting is coming. On the other side, I see moves coming out. This is no professional scouting Malian. Bongo is going straight into cow boom. So we will not be seeing pro scouting versus pro scouting. He is not playing those kinds of games. Sus is coming in with one horseman. There's two Donzos. He should be fine. Oh my god, that horseman, did you see that? Wait, that horseman just, wow, he maneuvered that thing. Okay. Scouts are coming out, supervised. Dude, he is almost out of sheep. That is so sad. He's got a lot of gold mined. I don't know what that gold is for, but he's gonna go back on the sheep with a lot of villagers. And, I mean, we know what's going to happen with Malian. Malian is going for a cow boom. That's guaranteed. He does not have a second gold, by the way. He's committing to a lot of units to deny pro scouting. But he actually does not have second gold. Or pit mine, rather. And he's going to be supply blocked soon. So he actually should probably try to get one soon. He's getting horticulture, too. This is a very old school Malian, by the way. This is how we used to play Malian before the pro scouting meta. And this might be a little bit of a overextension here. He's gonna run back. Oh. Kill him. Shoot him. Oh, that's a big hit. Throw the spear. Not throwing the spear. Zuginu are now out too. And Bongo already has javelin. He's already got javelins for the Zuginu, and he's being very aggressive. Oh, yo. Sus, where you going, brother? Oh, yo. Javelin's cleaning him up, and Bongo's doing a good job he's doing a good job fighting. Let me express myself correctly. He's doing a good job fighting, but the pro scouting is not denied. Like, the pro scouting is happening. It's happening on the bottom side that he's not seeing. He's trying to, like, stop the top side, I guess. He's trying to be around the meditation garden, maybe to prevent the income. But the pro scouting is happening on the bottom side. 3 deer are now coming in, and we already see 1 or 2 dropped off already. So a lot of units, cow boom, but not too hard. He's not committing like crazy amount of villagers on the gold and the cows. But he's slowly adding up. Zuginu right now getting caught a little bit. He's gonna try to fight there. Oh god, oh, this is painful. This is so painful. Oh god, this is so painful. The villagers are running in. The Zuginu. The Malian is just cleaning up right now. 1 scout goes down, 2 scouts go down, and oh god, it's a destruction. On the other side, we got a little raid coming. It's a complete destruction. The tower completes, but at this point, he can just right-click, you know? Palace Guard, early Palace Guard is here, but that Palace Guard's got no upgrades and he's ass. Oof, oh yo, another Palace Guard's coming out. The villagers are... That tower is gonna go down. And look at the trading difference between Bongo and Sus. 2,250 versus 780, 870. It is a complete destruction right now. And this is a one-sided beatdown. He's not even going for cow boom. Now he's just committing to more units. He's getting blacksmith. He's just massing a lot of units right now. The scouts are all dead except 1, which is... I don't even know where it is. Wow. And he has to go on berries. Guys, he's pro scouting and he's got to go on berries. Where is his scout? Oh, he's dead. Okay, well, he died somewhere. He's got 0 scouts. He's making 3 more fucking scouts. But there's more units coming. Chat is like... Right now, chat is like... Purple is Vortex. Go ahead, guys. Say it. People like purple is Vortex. He's attacking. Oh, 2 vills go down, 3 total, and it ain't looking good. Oh my god, he butchers the sheep too. Come on, dude. Come on. That scout is like, yo, give me that. Fucking, we need some meat, boy. We need some meat, boy. And there it is. He's gonna be going to them berries, but it is not looking good. He's gonna snipe that. Oh, okay, he's not. Never mind. I thought he was gonna snipe that Imperial official, but he is not. He's going for the wood villagers. I think this is looking pretty terrible. If you're a sus fan. Any predictions who the players are? I actually don't have a prediction who Louis is yet. The thing is, I don't know who's playing, so it's like, it's hard to say who the players are if I don't know who's playing. Here we go. Another engage coming through. +1 range armor completed. The cow boom is alright. Not too great, not too bad. The pro scouting is stopped. So the fact that he has cows is still an advantage. Oh. And it's a destructor. It just gets worse and worse for Sus right here. He's getting absolutely butchered right now. The palace guards are there, but they're just getting hit by... They're getting killed by javelins. The tower's getting repaired. But what are we doing with that tower? You know what I mean? I mean, it's getting repaired and that's cool, but what are we doing there? He's just diving the TC. 9 villagers go down. And this is just a beatdown at this point. Another horse goes down. Villagers, 1, 2. Splitting the javelin throwers. Look at that. Okay, brother, chill. Wow. It's a construction. Guys, I have to speed up. This is just... I can't watch this man just get butchered no more. That was game number 1 and a very, very decisive game number 1. But to be fair, we did have very decisive game number 1 in Derp series, and he ended up losing the second game. Well, actually, he lost in the first game, right? And then he won very decisively in the second game. This time around, we'll be playing as the Chinese. And on the other side, Sus will be playing as Jean d'Arc. In this best of 3 match. If Bongo wins this, he advances to the semifinals. Okay. Can't even see there. How does he play like that? Jesus. 6 feet, thanks so much for your sub, brother. Appreciate it. Toxic Cuban Light, thanks so much for Prime. Rock10, thanks so much for Prime. Piet Paco, Laubermeister, thank you guys so much for resubs, and everyone else, if I missed you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's check what these dents are doing. 1 scout. Oh, Bongo again. Well, so far he's got 9 sheep. Let me see. This is his vision. There's no more sheep there. Okay, there's 2 there. So Bongo will get a minimum of 11 sheep right here, which is once again going to be an advantage for him if he actually goes through here, which he didn't so far. But if he does, he might be getting some more sheep. And Sus probably not too happy with that one. Not finding too much luck in there. But it is what it is. Sometimes you get sheep, sometimes you don't. That's how it works. And this time, let me tell you, he did not. Another sheep. There's still 2 here. So right now he's on 10. So right now Bongo is on 10. If he finds any more, he will be ahead. There's no sheep there. Let me see what Sus scouted. He did not scout here. There's 1 sheep in the middle and there's 2 sheep here. And that's it. So it's 10-7 right now. And 12-7 in a moment. The sheep is still there. Is he gonna get it? Oof. Sus is mauling right now. I don't know who he is, but he's mauling. Spearman coming out. Pro scouting from JD. By the way, no night opening at all. Just went straight into pro scouting. JD is ready to level up. And he's going to be melee JD. And he's going to be going for the deer on the left side. The spearmen are being made. They're not being supervised. So they're being built pretty slowly. Stable is coming out now. And Sus looks like he's going to be going for Mass Knight. And it gets scouted immediately. Oh boy. It gets scouted straight away. Which means that all Bongo needs to do is just spam Spearman now. 4 deer, 5 deer soon already on the way. I'm a bit surprised that, like, some of these guys playing China, I'm surprised they don't just go pro scouting immediately. Because you can have faster pro scouting with China or Jushi. So if the enemy civ is going to go pro scouting, you might as well just go too immediately, right? Get your stuff up. Because right now, even if he sends Spearman across the map, JD can just beat him up. So you don't actually do much there, you know? Pro scouting is coming up. We'll speed up to get part through this process. The scouts are picking up the deer. Double night production. So this looks like just mass knights for now. 12 and 9. He might get blacksmith. I mean, he's probably going to get blacksmith at a point. And again, Sus this time around, just building a mill right next to his TC. Last game, Bongo did that. Now Sus is just like, ah, whatever. We just throw it down there. 12 spears coming. Now 12 spears can kill JD. I can tell you that. Imperial examinations coming up. It's a very good upgrade to have. He's got 4 Imperial officials. 3? Okay, 3 Imperial officials. Oh, is JD gonna get caught? Ooh. Oh, Okay, that's so YOLO. Oh my god, how did it not get surrounded there? Look at the damage on the spears, by the way. That is a tragedy. That is he needs to kill JD. Like, she did way too much damage to survive. Scout goes down. Knight. Another scout goes down. JD. She does not have Q. Oh, she's getting stuck. Q. Okay, now needs to kill the spears and not lose JD. If he actually kills all these spears, this is terrible for Bongo. This is terrible for Bongo right here. He needs to not lose knights though. Don't lose knights. Okay. He loses 1. Oh, the 8 minutes. JD is almost halfway through the level up. 1 HP! Okay, Bongo is molding now. Okay, Bongo is molding now, for sure. 1 HP. I would be like, come on, dude, give me a fucking break, dude. Chivalry is coming. He's got 6 knights versus 5 spears. Let me tell you guys, if you have the same amount of knights as the opponent has spears, that's pretty good for you. That's pretty good for you. Good cancel on the charge. Oh, okay. Sass is looking a lot better this game. Last game, looking discombobulated a little bit. This game, he's cooking. He's cooking right now. Big time. You think green is Lucifron? But last game was a disaster. I don't know. I think it's really hard to say, Anatan. Maybe Anatan is green actually. Maybe Anatan is green and he's just like, yo, green's Knight Micro is insane. He's just glazing himself up. JD is coming in. Oh, she's gonna die now. Q! Bro, this is like the most value I've seen JD get, by the way. And she gets away, that's the worst part. That's why Beast's hair is green? True. The knights are coming in. Good charge right there from Sus. And Bongo got some idle time, no wheelbarrow. Astronomical cock tower getting erected right there. And this JD just has no fear. Guildhall is coming up. Zero fear from this JD. Running into 10 spears, getting away. Sausage laser kicked over. What rank are these players? They are pretty high rated, let's say that. I don't know actually who they are, so I can't tell you exactly, but they're pretty high rated. Okay, Sus should get the knight upgrade ASAP. He went with Guildhall, so he doesn't have a Royal Institute or anything like that. I feel like if you don't have a Royal Institute, you probably have to make like regular units. As in, I mean like crossbows. JD's capturing Sacred Side. That's a really good XP boost for her. It's gonna be plus 50 XP. Wait. Oh, the knights are... Oh, no, they're not upgraded. Okay. I thought it was crazy, but yeah, they're not upgraded still. JD needs to capture that. Walls coming out at the top. JD captures a Sacred Side. So, China will now choose to go a little bit defensive. Maybe feeling this game ain't going too well. Maybe seeing like the knight style. So it can be like, okay, I'm just gonna chill. Villager count is increasing, obviously, because of the Song Dynasty. One knight here. Good map control from Sus. So Sus last game playing as the Jushi Legacy, a bit of a disaster. This game looking a lot better. A lot better. Like we got our game on our hands. The last one was very much one-sided match. He's gonna try to get all 5 relics, or at least 4. He's going with the double monastery. The scouts are being picked off left and right, by the way, so no scouts means just like less map control and less vision. The relics remaining are all on the left side. And I think Sus might pick up all 5 relics, by the way. I think it might happen. I think it might happen. JD is very close to level up. Should be careful to not take too much damage on her. Because if she takes too much... Oh, if she takes too much damage and then she levels up... Oh god, that's a disaster. That's a disaster. Buy her back. Buy her back immediately. Buys her back immediately. Love that. Yeah, that's a disaster. Bit of a mistake. Big of a mistake. They're running. He's running. Gold is tapped out. He's just gonna go to the other gold. He's still just producing knights, by the way. We might actually see That's dead. Ooh, JD gets XP there. JD is chilling. That's good. Just chill, wait for the age up or level up, and then go in. The crossbows are doing so much work though. The spearmen are low HP. Dude, JD is just waiting for level up. He needs like 3-4 more spearmen to die. He uses consecrate ability. Not a good fight for Sus. I think he tried to commit to level up, but did not get the level up in the end. And Bongo is pushing in right now. And Sacre Bleu. Oh, going in. Okay, he's like, okay, she's. Oh my god! That is the worst thing that could have just happened there. He is gonna clean this up, but that was not it. Oh my god, loses a knight, loses a knight. That is a disaster right there for Sus. And all of a sudden, it looked from a pretty good game, good tempo happening, to just a complete disaster. JD dies twice, gets picked off, can't even buy her back. And at this point, I mean, might as well just wait. Is he gonna buy her back? No. He's just gonna wait. 2 relics, 3 relics. Orange boy. Oh, he's got 4 relics, but he goes for Jean's Riders, which are the anti-crossbow horsemen. Interesting choice. Love that. Monasteries go down. He's gonna surround that. That army's dead. That's a good engage. He'll be able to clean that up. Oh my god, JD gets impaled there. What the fuck? Q? No Q. No Q at all. Jean's Riders are mowing down the crossbows. Oh my god, just getting butchered. Okay, he's having a pretty good fight. He's cleaning this up, but again, I feel like the previous fight was so bad for him that this is just a destruction. No, not producing from TC, by the way. The TC is idle. I repeat, the TC is idle. Picks that off. And Bongo is just nest of these nuts against knights. Okay, that's an interesting choice. That nest of these shot twice, hit nothing, and he might go down. Yep. All right. That's why we don't make knights against. Or sorry, that's why we don't make nest of these against knights. This is still idle, bro. Oi, oi, oi. He's struggling to move the relics, by the way, from here to there. Bongo is just doing a really good job denying it. He's gonna do a little run by. He's gonna pick these off. I mean, it's a nice pick off. Like, if he gets in there and butchers those, that's a nice pick off. This is just like, he's killing a spearman here and there, which is cool, but it's not gonna win you the game. He's got 1.5k food, so he could age up with Berkshire, or with Red Palace, sorry. He's gonna be running away, trying to cap the sacred side, not gonna work. And Bongo is like, bro, let me just fucking split this bish right in half. There it is. He's done it. Now, if there's more layers being added, that's Louis. And we don't even know if Louis is playing, but if we see like more and more layers being added, that's Louis MT right there. god, that's a disaster! That is a fucking disaster. Oh god. Oh god, bro. It just gets worse and worse and worse. JD is dead. The units are circling. Okay. Okay, killed 6 villagers. Alright. Okay. Where the fuck did he sneak in? Am I blind? I don't even know where these guys snuck in. The stables with the consecrated ability are dying. The blacksmith is dead. The villagers are now dying. He is not seeing it. He's looking at these walls. Oh god, bro. He just moved the relics. Don't do him like that. He just moved the relics. Don't kill them again. It's gonna take another 10 minutes to transfer them over. Ay, ay, ay. Villager goes down. Another villager, 2 villagers. Okay, these knights are getting their value. Oh no, kill this one, kill this one, kill this one. Oh, 3 kills. That guy got a lot of kills. 9 villager kills. But you can see the destruction value is way higher, and he's losing all the production buildings, which is terrible, terrible news for him. Oh god, does he know there's a goal there? He knows there's a goal there. Oh lord. That is 39 villagers right there. 3,100 food in the bank. Oh. Did you not see that? What the hell? Oh. Guys. That poor JD. She's just perma-dead. She's dead on cooldown, as I like to say it. Nest of D's pushing at the front. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think 10 knights are gonna kill 30 spearmen or 35 crossbows. Wow. It is a destruction, which means that we have our 4th player into the semifinals. And what a game has that been. That Bongo will be moving on to the semifinals to play against Chonk. Whew. Dude, I wonder who the players are. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube gamers. We're going to be back with semifinals into the grand finals. Check me out on Twitch. Probably live right now. Literally live right now. And if you're watching on Twitch, let's keep going.